Okay, so I finally caved and I got 3 books that have been all over my FYP, and they're written by beautiful Black authors, and they're highlighting themes of dark academia, Ethiopian mythology. There's some enemies to lovers in here. And these are just beautiful books to open up the summer, and I wanted to share them with you. So let's get into it. Okay, so first up we have this beautiful book written by Kalela Williams. It's called Tangleroot, and this cover is so gorgeous, and it truly embodies what this book is about. I feel like this book deals with definitely the dark academia themes, and it really unearths some of the history that Black Americans have went through in terms of slavery. She's unearthed from where she's grew up in Boston, and she's moved with her mother to a rural town in Virginia, and they move onto a plantation. And she is discovering things about the plantation, and her mom simultaneously is discovering things about the college where she has become one of the lead professors or president of. And she believes that this college is actually meant for Black people, but it's been suppressed, and the history has been suppressed within this town and within education. This is such a beautiful book, and it's so timely, and I really think you all should check it out. The next book I have for you is Immortal Dark. Okay, now her writing is so beautiful. I could not put this book down. This is written by Tigest Girma, and girl, basically there's a morally gray heroine, which I know we don't see a lot. We normally see like the male character being morally gray, but I love that the female character is morally gray. There's enemies to lovers, forced proximity. We've got some vampire mythology, especially rooted in Ethiopian culture and Ethiopian mythology. And this book is so good. There's no doubt why it's a New York Times bestselling book. Beautiful, beautiful. And basically, Kidan, which is the main character, she is kind of alone, and her twin sister is gone, and she's learning about this vampire culture that she hasn't really known growing up, but she's connected to. And the vampire that she's assigned to, she's really butting heads with this person because she thinks that it was the destruction of her family that was caused by this vampire. Sorry for the wording, that was a little, but I just can't. This book is so good. You have to read it. It really is immortally dark. Like, the title really does give you a telling into why this book is what it is. And it's so refreshing to see, 1, Black vampires, and 2, to have something rooted in Ethiopian mythology. I know we see a lot of Greek mythology, Roman mythology, even some Egyptian mythology, but it's so refreshing and so important that we have Black and African mythology within our books. So the next book that I have to share with you is the sequel to the book we just talked about, Immortal Dark. It is Eternal Ruin. Now, this book is, again, beautifully written, and it picks up just where the last book left off, and everything is morally gray in this book. The power dynamics are so intense. It's definitely more of a little bit slow burn, like it's pushing. So she breaks laws of, if you haven't read the book, just like, I'd say there's rules to the mythology and how the vampires and these families conduct themselves. And basically she goes rogue, and she invites people who should not be invited into this school or like this society. And she really shakes things up, and the person who, in the vampire she's like assigned to, also is like, the tension is there. Like, it's really there, it's thick. And this is also just, again, a beautiful book. It also deals with this Ethiopian mythology, and it's truly beautiful. So I really recommend that you put this on your TBR list, or you start reading it right now. I also just want to point out the beautiful cover. And you can also see there's like beautiful writing and a little bit of imagery that you see within the book. The other book has that as well. You can really see, like, wow, it's going to be a bloody book because of what's happening. I really think if you like action, if you like a little bit of dark academia, if you like dark romance in general, vampires, and you want to see more Black female leads or Black people in these types of tropes in types of books, you should definitely give this a read. It is so beautiful, so refreshing, and I think so needed in this time. Okay, so that's all I have for you all. I hope you enjoyed, and I just want to remind you all again to keep reading, take these books to the beach, and really immerse yourself in new things. That's how your mind grows. Ethiopian mythology is something I had never really read about before, and now I am fully engrossed in it. So again, make sure you check out Tangleroot, Immortal Dark, and Eternal Ruin. Now, I really think you all should go support these beautiful Black authors and just in general, keep reading. Enjoy your summer!